I don't know if you're able to see two caterpillars, very tiny, the size of a comma. To give you an illustration of this, look at my nail, and that's where they are. The one that's walking just finished eating his egg, and the one next to it on the top is trying to get out of his egg. You can watch him move a little. I don't know if you're able to determine this, such a small little image, but you can see that he's breaking loose from his egg. He's trying to get out of his egg. The one on the bottom already ate his egg, and he's on his way out for food. So this guy, as soon as he gets out of his egg, he will turn around and eat his egg. For the most part, that's what they do. They eat their own eggs. It's very, very hard for me to do this without moving, because I have to focus on such a small, tiny leaf. You see, it's like a comma, the size of a comma, and this guy is still trying to get out of his egg. And this is a giant swallowtail. Today is January the 4th, and these caterpillars were born today. I'm gonna come back to them in a minute. Meanwhile, I'm gonna show you this guy here. You see him? This guy here on this leaf was born on January the 2nd. And let me see if I find more here. I may have to go to the next plant. May have to go to the next plant. But here, this is a wild lime branch that I trimmed to put these tiny little creatures. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, can't count them all, but I put here 6. Oh yeah, one of them is climbing up this little branch here, and the other one is climbing up the little branch. So these caterpillars are 2 days old. They were born on January the 2nd, which happens to be my mom's birthday. So I'm very proud of those caterpillars because they were born on my mom's birthday, so I can monitor how long they're gonna be eating for before they turn into pupas. And then I'm gonna come back here again and see how this guy is coming along. He's almost out. I'm not quite. Still coming up. And meanwhile, I'm gonna come here and show you my large caterpillars. See them there? These caterpillars are ready to pupate, particularly this guy. This guy is, I'm gonna say 25 days old. He is ready, very ready to come out and be a, I'm gonna say that he was born at the beginning of, or the mid January, actually I'm sorry, mid December. So they're almost ready to pupate. These guys are almost ready to go. Meanwhile, I have here the big branch, the big tree, the wild line, and it is covered with caterpillars. These caterpillars that you can see almost everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a total of 17 caterpillars on this plant. And these caterpillars were born on December 25th, the day that Jesus Christ was born. Baby Jesus was born. So these are Christmas caterpillars. And it'll be yet another 20 days maybe by the time they are able to start pupation. They have a ways to go, and they'll probably have that whole plant shoot up before that is even closer. So this is probably going to feed them for, I'm going to say 10 days. But I still have to get more food for them because it's not over yet. So I'm gonna go back to these guys, see if this guy was finally able to come out of his egg. And no, he's not out of his egg yet. He will almost be out of his egg. I'm sure that by the time I stop this little video, he will be already gone from the egg and chewing it. But I'm gonna have to stop it here because I don't want this to turn into a 15-minute video, boring video, okay? And this is what we must teach children about nature, about butterflies, because they are our pollinators and we need them so that we can continue existence. I'll see if I can come back once he is fully out, but I doubt it. So I have a total of 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 17. That's about 29. I have about 29 giant swallowtail caterpillars.